Hi everyone, happy Friday. It's good to see you. We are going to run through a little bit of flex today. So it's going to have a little bit of just really dynamic, flowy movement to kind of get our range of motion and our joints all warmed up. We're going to do some marching exercises that focus a lot on that coordination, little teeny bit of midline crossing in a dancey sort of way. We'll do some crunches. We do have some stuff with the weights and some compound movements. Those are really exciting. That's where we're really going to train our muscle memory to do a couple of moves in combination with each other. So I'm pretty excited about that. I have some tea. If you want to grab something to hydrate with, I wouldn't suggest tea. I'd go ahead and grab some water, some Gatorade, that sort of thing. But I'm still trying to get back on a schedule. So it is what it is. Anytime that you feel that you need to sit down, take a break, then I want you to go ahead, sit down, take the break. Remember, these are recorded, so you can all stop and start whenever you want. Also, please make sure that when you're attending classes that you're going to the virtual sign-in and signing in there. That helps you get Y-Bucks, which you can use for massages and things like that when those services come back online. So make sure that you're checking in. If you're having problems with that, I did post some screenshots of how to get to the virtual check-in and the 50 and better page on Facebook, or you can reach out to me and I'll walk you through that to make sure that you're signed in. All right, so have your weights or your cans, whatever, near. And let's go ahead. I'm going to back up a little, and we're just going to start with some shoulder rolls. So these first warm-ups we're going to do, we're not doing a marching or anything like that. We're just saying hello, happy Friday, that sort of thing. So we're just going to start to roll the shoulders. So I like to add a sway. My knees are slightly bent, so gently warming up the knees. I'm coming side to side. You could stay completely still and just move the shoulders. I just like to add this element of movement to it. Now let's reverse and bring them around and around and around. All right, we're going to start to move into our torso. So we're just going to twist a little. I have my arms out. Knees stay slightly bent still. I'm letting those hips go. Once again, I don't care what the movement is. Just make sure you're making some movements. You could add some legs here as long as you're on a nice surface and you're staying safe. Okay? Now let's take those arms out big, kind of figure 8 in front. So I'm moving back and forth to shift in my weight. We're going to reverse. So it's more like an infinity sign. Sideways 8. All right, now we're not coming into a lunge, but we're going to kind of take our feet out wide. Going to reach over to that right side and take the left arm across and just pull it in. So I'm leaning my weight onto my left foot, bringing my right arm across and pulling it in. So I'm just going to go side to side, almost with my breath. So how I would do that is inhale and then exhale as I move away. Inhale as it comes back in, and exhale, push it away. You want to make sure that you're breathing throughout everything that we do, right? So let's change this just a bit to add a little bit more balance to it. You're still going to go to that right side, but reach forward. Okay, so you have to hinge at your hips a little. Reach forward. You're not going over to the side so much, and maybe your rear end's coming back a little to help counterbalance. Go over, almost done here. Take it over, bring it in. Let's just do one more. All right, go ahead, start to walk those feet in. So I'm going to take my arms up. I don't want you to impinge your shoulders, so you don't have to go straight overhead. You can come out in front a little. If this works for you, please go for it. Go to that full range of motion there. But if you know you get impinged nerves, stay a little low. Well, we're just going to, I call it kneading, like a cat making biscuits. Just going to reach up, shift in my weight. Now watch, I can bend the opposite knee as I go. So now it's like I'm really trying to reach up into a cabinet. I'm going to reach, bring it down, reach. Just a couple of more, reach. We got one more thing. Then we'll start to walk. Go ahead and put your hands with your thumbs together right on your forehead. Now slide your hands up so you've made a little hand hat. We're gonna bring our elbows in, and then we're gonna open and press back. Bring elbows in, open, push back. Bring it in, one more time, open that chest, and then take those arms, stretch it back, one big circle, and let's start to march. So our marching today, and this is just to get that body warm a little bit, get that blood pumping. You can march with your arms. Our marching today is going to be it's a 1, 2, 3 pattern. So we'll do 1, 2, 3 something, 1, 2, 3 something, and we have 4 different moves. We're going to start with tapping our toes. So let's just do tap, tap, tap. Everyone's got this one. Tap, tap, tap. High knees. Lift, 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 lift. We won't be going this pace the whole time. 2 and 1. Out to the side. Bring it down. Out to the side. Slow it down. You don't want to be going too quick here. Slow it down. Out. Slow it down. Let's go. Right. Or excuse me, left. Right. Left. Right. Now march. 2, 3, 4. Hamstring curl. Hamstring curl. So I'm reaching back, trying to hit the heel to my rear end, and I want to keep my knees kind of lined up. All right, 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. There we go. 1, 2, 3, tap. Keep going here. Keep going here. 1, 2, 3, tap. We're gonna switch to high knees next. 1, 2, 3, high knee. 1, 2, 3, high knee. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. Here we go. Here we go. So notice that gentle shifting of weight. This has a balance element, right? Now we go out to the side. 1, 2, 3, shift your weight. 1, 2, 3, shift your weight. We don't have to go super quick, and I want you to keep your torso upright. I'm going to show you, don't want you to do that. Stay upright. 1, 2, 3. This is the last one. So next is hamstrings. Take it back. 1, 2, 3. Take it back. 1, 2, 3. And back. How close can you kick? We're almost there. 2, 3. Kick. So these are the last 2, and we're going to kind of make a combination out of this. So we're going to go back to that first move. Tap. 1, 2, 3. Tap. 1. And we're only doing 4. So this is our last one. So then we have to come back to high knee. Back to high knee. Back to high knee. Back to high knee. Ready for those side kicks? 1, 2, 3. Kick it out. 1, 2, 3. Kick it out. 1, 2, 3. Engage. Here come hamstrings. 1, 2, 3. And curl. 1, 2. So see how I keep changing my arms? I want you to pick whatever arm feels good. We're coming back to taps. 1, 2, 3. Tap. We're only going to do 2. That means we're getting ready to go straight to high knees. Straight to high knees. Now, out to the side. Out to the side. Right to those hamstring curls. Let's take it up. And take it up. 1, 2, 3. Tap. We're repeating. 1, 2, 3. High knee. 1, 2, 3. High knee. 1, 2, 3. Lat lift. 1, 2, 3. Lat lift. 1, 2, 3. And curl. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do it again. 1, 2, 3. And point. I promise this next one's going to be a little different. 1, 2, 3. Get that knee up. 1, 2, 3. High knee. 1, 2, 3. Lift your leg. 1, 2, 3. Lift your leg. 1, 2, 3. Ham curl string or ham curl. Hamstring curl. March. All right, so we're going to do it now with just a little pause, a little bit of change. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and tap. Tap out to the side. Tap in. Tap across. Bring it back. 1, 2, 3. Tap forward. tap to the outside, tap forward, tap across and walk. 1, 2, 3, tap forward, tap to the side, tap across, tap forward, and let's walk. 1, 2, 3, tap forward, out to the side, tap forward, out to the side, bring it in. So to the side, it's going to be 1, 2, high knees. So high knees are going to be different. We're going to hold. So 1, 2, 3, high knee, hold. Let's go ahead and take our hands out. Roll our ankle one way. Roll the ankle the other way. Ready? 1, 2, 3, high knee, hold. Hands out. Draw a circle. Draw a circle. Let's walk. 1, 2, 3, high knee, hold. 1, 2, 3, high knee, hold. We're about to have a challenge. 1, 2, 3, high knee, hold. Take your hands out for balance, and I want you to straighten your leg. And then bring it in. 1, 2, 3, last one. Hands to balance. Extend that leg, squeeze your core. Good job. 1, 2, 3, lift to the side. 1, 2, 3, lift to the side. 1, 2, this is all we're doing here. 1, 2, 3 to the lift to the side. 1, 2, 3, ham and hold. 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 Bring it down. Go ahead, take your first drink, your first sip, your first hydration break. Okay, we're good. We're pumped, and we're getting ready to pump up a little bit more with some coordination. Okay. So I call this the Charleston Grapevine because it's going to have 2 moves in it. A grapevine dance and Charleston dance. That's going to give us moving across planes. So I don't want us to focus on our feet and what's happening with our feet. I want you to have eyes up, good posture the whole time. We're going to start stepping to the left, just feet together, feet together, feet together, feet together. Bless me. Feet together. All right, so here's your basic move. All right. Now, I want us to start crossing that midline a little bit. Work that body-brain connection and kind of confuse the situation. So this next time we come across, we're coming as a grapevine. So we're going to go step, foot behind, step, touch. Step, foot behind, step, touch. Step, foot behind, step, touch. All right, going to change it, and we're going to step forward. So step, cross your leg over the front, step, touch. Step, cross front, step, touch. Step, cross front, step, touch. There we go, back to side to side. So think about this, okay? If you want to stay here, you're good to go. Maybe add some arms, okay? So let's start going through that grapevine, just like we did before. Here we go. We're gonna go step behind, step, touch, step behind, step, touch, step behind, step, touch, step, cross. Now go forward, step, over, step, touch, step, over, step, touch, step, over, step, touch. All right, so I touch down with that inside leg, and that's my leg that's gonna immediately move forward. We're gonna step, kick that right leg, your outside leg, step, kick your inside leg back. Okay, so you can also touch down, so let's touch down. We start with that inside leg. I'm gonna go step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap. Now let's see if we can add that kick. All right, step, kick, step, kick, step, kick. You choose what's right for you. We've got 2 more. Now I want you to watch what happens to that left leg, that inside leg. It goes step, touch. And then we're gonna grapevine across and touch. Okay? Right leg gonna step in. Step, outside leg touches forward, step, touch back, step, bring it forward. So traditionally you would have your opposite arms going. Okay? Whatever arms feel good. Let's add a kick if we can. Kick, back, kick, back, kick. Find out what's appropriate to you. Watch that inside leg. It's going to go back, touch, take us across. Ready? Here we go. Step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, step, touch to Charleston. Step in, kick, step in, kick back, bring your toe in, step together, step, touch, step together, step, touch, step. We're gonna go to Charleston. Inside leg, kick the outside leg, take it back, touch, in, now grapevine. And Charleston, whoop, and grapevine. And Charleston, whoop, and grapevine. And Charleston. Last time, grapevine and Charleston. Isn't that fun, guys? Okay, so those are the two moves I want you to practice. Get your Charleston in, get your grapevine in. Go ahead now, let's grab weights. If you're gonna use weights, you can grab cans. I'm gonna let you know we have core first. So for the core, what I'm gonna do is just pick up one weight, one can. I'm trying to decide the best way to do this. Yeah, go ahead and just grab one weight for me real quick. Just one. All right, so what we're gonna do, and if you have issues with your back or your knee, then I just want you to do the bringing the knee up part, okay? If everything is checking out as good for you today, this is what we're gonna do. We are going to take that weight up. So typically we would use a ball here. I'm taking my feet hip distance apart. I'm going to shift my weight to the right, bring that left knee up, hands down to the ball. Take it up and shift. Up and shift. Up. Anytime you want to give up the weight, you can. Here. Here. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, take it down. Roll your shoulders because now we're gonna do a twist. So you watch me real quick while you're taking your 30 seconds between your activity. What I'm gonna do is bring my left knee up and across my body and my weight down in that space. Okay? So I'm crunching up. Crunch and crunch. All right, so join me. Arms are up. If you don't want your weight, just hold your arms up. Let's take left leg first. Take it over. Weight comes down. Squeeze your belly. Squeeze your belly. Notice that this is helping you balance too. Squeeze your belly. It's really working our upper extremity endurance by getting those arms up overhead. Squeeze. Squeeze. Let's do 2 more. Squeeze and squeeze. All right, guys. Shake everything out. Let's go ahead and grab both our weights. This is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna hammer curl. We're gonna do 3, 4 variations of this hammer curl. So we'll only do maybe 4 each. So we're gonna take both weights up, up. Now your palms are facing each other. Down. Soften your knees for me. Maybe a little bend in the knees. Belly's engaged. Here we go. Squeeze it down. All right, we're gonna come singles, left arm goes. Bring it down. Right arm goes. Bring it down. Alternate. Bring it down. Here we go. Bring it down. Now I'm gonna come closer so you can see what's gonna happen. We're gonna cross it up, bring it down, cross it up, bring it down, cross it up, bring it down, cross it up. Here's the last one. We're going to come up and then rotate those arms out, bring them down, take them up, here we go, squeeze them in, bring them down, take them up, roll, back, and down. One more time, take them up, roll, bring them, and take them down. Stand up, give yourself a roll, go ahead, we're 2/3 of the way through, go ahead, take a sip. We're gonna do one more of those. And then we'll get into that complex, series I wanted to do with you, okay? So knees are soft, here we go. We'll take them up, move with control. If you're using a can, that's great. So good for your hands. I was taking a class earlier and the teacher had wine bottles that she was using, and I was like, you would have to have quite a grip. Let's alternate. Left arm goes up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. We come across and open, across and open, across and open. So that hammer curl with the twist, we take it up and we twist. Bring them in, let them come down. Take them up, let them twist, and down. Here we go. Up, twist. We've got one more. Bring it down, and up, and twist, and in. Bring it down. Go ahead and roll your shoulders. So the first thing we're going to do is a squat and a step back to a lunge. We're going to do this weighted. When I say lunge, I mean we're coming back foot flat like a warrior one lunge. Okay, and as we come back, we're going to bicep curl. Okay, so step your feet apart. We'll come down. So it's that low lunge, simple lunge. Now hop it back, curl those arms up. Propel yourself forward. Let's go the other way. So we've squatted down, left neck, right leg. Squatted up, hop to stand. Squatted down, take it back, hop up. We're going to squat it down, right side, bring it up, squat it down. I keep wanting to lift there. Take it back, lift it up. There's one more on the other side, and stand it up. Squat it down, curl it up, stand it up. Now, I want you to turn to that lunge, right leg forward, left leg behind you. Okay, so you can bend this knee if you want, just make sure that the knee doesn't go past your ankle. I want you to be in a nice, comfortable stance. You're going to take that right hand with that weight, put it on your thigh. Your left hand's the arm that's going to work. Okay, so we're going to punch out, pull it back. Punch out, pull it back. Punch out, pull it back. One more time. Punch out, pull it back. We're going to stretch back. So bend the left knee now. Pull your right toe up for that stretch. And what we're going to do is lift our elbow up behind us, and we're going to kick it back, bring it in. Kick it back, bring it in. Kick it back, bring it in. Here we're going to add compound movement. Step back to your lunge, push it out, pull it in, kick it back. There's the compound movement. Punch it out, pull it back, kick it out, bring it in. Push, pull, resist yourself. extend, bring it in, punch, pull, last one, extend, bring it in. Now, take it back and pulse, 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 pulse. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to turn both toes out, bend the knees a little. You're going to take that left arm, reach it across to the right in a punch. Right arm comes to a punch, and let's switch to the other side. So make sure that front knee is tracking your foot. Doesn't have to be super deep. Go ahead, take your left hand to your thigh. Make sure you're nice and solid. We push first. Push, pull it back. Nice straight back. Pull it in. Push, pull it back. Push, pull it in. Now I'm going to hop my foot up, step back, bend that back knee, knees following toes. I'm going to stretch up like I'm doing a hamstring stretch. Take my arm back, kick it out, bring it in. I know this takes a lot of strength in our legs. Remember, you don't have to go deep. Go to a place that you can work your form. You've got one more. Kick it out, bring it in. We come back to lunge. Find your lunge. Take your time to set it up. Okay, let's do that compound movement. Punch out, pull it back, kick it out, bring it in. Stay in lunge, push, pull it in, kick it back, bring it in, out, bring it in, take it out. Last one, really push, pull it in, kick it back. Now take it back. Remember, you have 8, 8, 7. Feel your triceps. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead. Get rid of your weights. Okay, so this next move, we're just going to do it range of motion style. So you're going to come to Sumo Squat, and we're going to do these cambray arms. So this is just a nice movement we can do with our arms to feel good. So a cambray squat is like a plie, second position. Bend your knees, micro bend, 2 inches. Knees over feet. Don't let your knees collapse in. This doesn't feel good. All right? Doesn't have to be deep, guys. It's where you want to be. So our arms go like this. We're going to take left arm up over the top of our head, right arm down, like you're holding a super big ball. Then the arms just change. Okay? And arms are going to change. I'm going to sink a little deeper and change. So here's where I can add that pulse. I pulse as I change. Pulse and change. This is strengthening our knees, our ankles. It's just feeling good on us. Now, we're going to add a little tip to the side. So we'll go over, over. Remember, you don't have to have the pulse. Ooh, but feel those obliques. Over, over. We're going to do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, shake it off. Let's do a little bit of stretch. We got time for about a minute of stretch. So let's go ahead and take the right foot out, just a little hamstring stretch. Keep your back up, or keep your back straight, your chest up. Stretch and pull those toes back. Yes. And then we'll do the other side. Yes. Come up. So just some heel pumps, just to stretch out those toes. We're not trying to work anymore. We're just using this as a stretch. If you want to bring your toes all the way up and give them a stretch, take your left foot behind you, stand up straight, arms up, lean back just a little, hip flexor stretch, using your chair if you need to. Switch it out, hip flexor stretch. Okay, come up. So a standing extended twist, we're going to take left hand, or right hand to left hip, Left arm up towards the sky, twist. Feel the top of your back twist and change. And that's all we've got time for, guys. Happy Friday. I hope you have a great weekend. I will see you next week. Our recorded classes go on as usual, and I'll see you also 2 o'clock on Tuesday for a live 45-minute class. Have a great weekend. Bye, loves.